Welcome to the Shield Football Podcast. I'm your boy Fredo. With me today, we got the whole crew in the building. We got that boy DC, Jerron, and Steven running things on the back. Like always, man, my bad. Choking there for a little bit. No homo.
It's an emotional day.
Yeah, nah. But yeah, man, free agency is it's up and running right now. Mm-hmm. Officially, it's not, but everything's verbally right now. So officially, by Wednesdays, these players with these teams should be signing these contracts. But we got the news and scoop already, man, as is. Jerron, man, what are your thoughts overall so far, man, free agency this year?
Pretty entertaining so far. A lot of transactions, a lot of trades, a lot of movement. My partner over to my left right here, his team is doing a lot of moving and shaking today. Yeah. A lot of money to spend, but it's been pretty entertaining. Like, this is part of the process where it's like, all right, team building starts.
Yeah.
We got free agents coming in. We got the draft coming up after that. Let's get shaking. I love it.
Yes, sir. DC, man, same question, man. How do you feel over there, man, about free agency so far?
Good, man. Phone just been ding, ding, ding all day long, man. Mm-hmm. And I'm loving it. From about noon today, it's been going crazy. And there's some moves that's been made today that makes me think differently about the draft coming up now. Some moves people made. I never would have thought they would have made them. So that's going to change the way I feel about their draft going forward. So I can't wait to see how this all go down.
Yeah, man, for sure. So as we know in this podcast, every year we have free agency that we have players that some of them have been, requesting to get out of their teams. Mm-hmm. Some teams just lost interest in certain players. Every year, man, this is exciting, man. We wait and see what happens, but we got some certain players that we want to talk about before we rapid fire each team what their signings as of right now. So, Jerron, so you say you want to top in 3 players. Which one do you want to start off with first?
Yeah, I want to start out with some big news, big transaction. There's a defensive end out of the Las Vegas who moved teams, Max Crosby.
I heard of him.
It's very surprising to me, his destination, but of course, I'm sure everybody heard about it, but Max Crosby went to the Baltimore Ravens for 2 first-round picks. First of all, I was surprised that Baltimore would do this.
Yeah.
Knowing Baltimore's history, they're a drafting team, mm-hmm. and first round picks are like their lifeblood. Mm-hmm. Kyle Hamilton's, the Ray Lewis is going far back in the day. Lamar Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Like they make all their big moves and great picks in the first round. For them to give up 2 first rounders is surprising. How do you feel about the trade when you first heard it?
Well, like you said too, I was surprised. I was very surprised to hear what they gave up for him. 2 first-round picks, one for this year and one for next year. And I know last year we talked about they should go back to their identity, which is the defense. Mm-hmm. But like you just made a great point, Jerron, they usually built within the draft. Mm-hmm. The fact that they're reaching, we can say, and taking a little bossy move. This is a new way of running this organization. Mm-hmm. John Harbaugh is not there anymore, so we know that the direction they're going is more outside of the normal because Harbaugh was there for like 12 plus years, 14 years
at least.
Yeah. So he was there for a very long time, and we're seeing that new direction what this franchise is doing. I'm not mad at it, but you could say they start off very aggressive now.
Yes.
Yeah. DC, what are your thoughts on this one, man?
I always figured that Crosby would get 2 ones, but I wouldn't think it'd come from Baltimore.
Yeah.
That's very uncharacteristic, like you guys have already said, for them to shell out the number 14 pick in this draft. Awesome job by the Raiders. This is great for them. So they get the 1 and the 14, and like they're gonna have another one. So it's a good thing for the Raiders, which I said last week they should have done. Cleveland need to get in line, and Pittsburgh need to do the same thing that these guys just done. But it seems like an all-in move. But I don't know if it's a team Baltimore now, the all-in. They have no choice but to be all-in, but they got to work on the other side of the ball too.
Yeah.
You know, they got some work. They just lost their center.
Yeah.
So that's going to be huge for them going forward. So I can't wait to see what they do in the draft, but I just can't believe they gave up 2 ones for Max Crosby at all.
Yeah, so if I had to give this a grade for the Raiders, it's an A+.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they go back to their roots pretty much. Like, why keep, again, like you said, Cleveland, why keep this dude around if he helps you get the number 1 pick?
Yeah.
He's a hell of a defensive end, but you still got the first overall pick. It's an A+ for them. For Baltimore, I would give it like a C.
Yep.
Like, it's just not in their identity.
Right.
They could have made, in the next 2 drafts, this draft it's okay draft.
Right.
It's not spectacular, but the next draft next year, that's the one. That's the one where everybody is talking about, hey, you got incredible quarterbacks, you got incredible wide receivers, got incredible defensive ends, you got everything in that you want. Offensive linemen. In that next year's draft, they gave up a first-round pick, and they're gonna hate it once that draft comes around. So in team building, it's kind of weird. He was, how old is he? 30?
Oh, he's 28.
He's
He'll be
28.
soon.
Okay, 28, 29. So this is like this isn't the Michael Parsons situation.
No.
Michael Parsons 25.
Yeah,
Yes.
25, 26.
And he's got another.
Still in his prime.
Yeah. No, he's at the start of his prime.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Max Crosby's at the end of his prime,
Yes.
and you
Yes.
gave up 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
It's weird that they were the team to give up for 2 first-round picks. Baltimore seems like a smarter organization than that. I'm sure they're happy to have them, but you know.
You know, and I don't think Max Crosby got any more guaranteed money. So
No.
they have to redo his contract.
Yeah.
Along with they trying to get Lamar signed. Lamar finna hit him for 70-something million against the cap if they don't restructure here this year. So they got their work cut out for them in Baltimore. They got to figure a whole lot of stuff out. And I'm just assuming Crosby gonna go in the top 5 for his edges somewhere in that area, and that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for them to try to build that team up a little bit more on the offensive side.
Yep.
All right, Jerron. So, which is the next player you want to jump into?
Next player, Tua Tagovailoa. He was released by the Miami Dolphins. It's got to be one of the biggest busts in the history of the league. Not because of just strictly the play, but they just gave him a contract. They just so he's going to count $99 million against in dead money against the cap over the next 2 seasons. They designated him a post June 1st cut, which is the beginning of new league year. But that's crazy. That's insane. Like, the people said that he was going to be cut, but dog. I just looked at the dead money. I'm like, there's no way they can cut him. They got to use him for something. Trade him for something. Trade him for a 7th. But $99 million it's insane to me.
That's crazy. That's what happens, man, when you pay these quarterbacks that you're on the fence with, if they're a franchise quarterback or not. You know, for his biggest issue was health. You know, he led the league in 2023 in passing yards. So, you know he can sling it, but his whole thing is staying on the field. And that's why you got to be careful, man. Like the Texans coming up with their quarterback. Be careful with some of these contracts, you know. If you're unsure, just don't do it. If you don't feel like that guy's a franchise quarterback, don't do it just to keep him around. And now the Miami Dolphins got to sit here and eat $60 million this year and $30 million next year for a guy who just went and signed with the Falcons for $1.3 million.
It's crazy.
You know, that's wild, man. That's really, really wild. So Good luck to Tua. I just don't know how it's gonna work out for him either in Atlanta. We still got to stay healthy.
Yeah, so he's getting that that veteran minimum over there. So we'll see what happens over there, man. But back to the Miami Dolphins, man. Like, this organization just has not been, you could say, in the smarter giving contracts or getting players the right type of contracts. And also with some of the trades that they do make, sometimes it makes no sense as well. And now they got a new quarterback, which we're going to talk about next, right? They got a new quarterback within Malik
Willis. Yeah.
So now, how do y'all feel about that one right there? Because to me, I would have stuck with Tua. Tua's just been a little bit more proven. But yeah, you're paying him cheaper, man, but you're still eating the other money from Tua as well.
Yeah. Again, that's the part I don't. He's not all it is hurting your team to release him.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, you can bench him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can sit him on the sidelines. You can wait until maybe a quarterback needy team. Like, let's say Atlanta Falcons went into the season with just Penix, and something happened to Penix. Boom. There you go. Yeah. Send them to Atlanta then. But cutting them now when it's only going to hurt your team is very questionable to me.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess the head coach at Miami came from Green Bay. He was the Green Bay defensive coordinator. I guess it's a familiarity thing for them to bring him over here. But we kind of talked about this a little bit last week. I feel bad for Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gonna have to be a certain kind of offense that your boy Bobby Slug them gonna be running. So I don't know how it's gonna work out, man. It's gonna be real. I don't know if it will work out for the Dolphins, but it's gonna be scary for them going forward, man. They're gonna have some kinks to work through because the sample is so small. The sample is, once again, he didn't take the offensive coordinator with him. Yeah, that's a big part of it, man. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, gentlemen. So now you want to rapid fire on these teams?
Yeah, but yeah. Let's go ahead and do it.
Or there was somebody else you want to talk about?
No, let's go ahead and get into the actual nuts.
All right, so let's talk about Buffalo, man. So Buffalo acquired DJ Moore, center Connor McGovern, and safety Sam Franklin. Is there any of those signings that y'all liked?
So the DJ Moore one was kind of controversial. Yeah. So DJ Moore was they gave up a second round pick.
Yeah, a fourth round pick and a second round pick.
That's insane. Yeah. It's crazy. DJ Moore is a competitive wide receiver. He had some highlights, of course, in Chicago last year because of the quarterback. Yep. But they're just pushing off. He's not elite.
Right.
We did this with Stephon Diggs a couple years ago. They're just running back the same thing. He's going to be a complimentary wide receiver, but he's a number 2 that they gave up number 1. Like, for him to get a second and third, and for Pickens to go for a third, or second and fourth for him, and for Pickens to go for a third, it's insane. Yeah. Pickens could be a number 1. DJ Moore could be a good 2. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is his third team?
Yeah.
Already? I mean, that just inlines more controversy. Yeah. He's just going team to team. Carolina didn't want to keep him. The Bears did this very quickly. Yeah. So I don't know why Buffalo's putting all their hopes on him. Maybe they see something I don't. I think he's good. I don't think he's great.
Yeah. DC, what are your thoughts, man?
The Bears showed you everything they wanted to show you. While he was there, they drafted 2 receivers, Roma Duze and Luther Burden, and coached on level. So if I'm Buffalo, if I'm going to go that route and spend that kind of money, they paying him a lot of money. I would have called Jacksonville and asked for Brian Thomas Jr. I would have sent that second to Jacksonville for him before I get there, and it's going to be a hell of a lot cheaper. You know, that going out here and getting DJ Moore is just Deebo Samuels that can catch more passes. You know what I'm saying? So it really ain't making much sense. I understand Joe Brady was his offensive coordinator in Carolina, and now Joe Brady's the head coach in Buffalo, so I understand why he's there. But for me, it still don't make sense. I would, like I said, I'd have shopped for Brian Thomas Jr. because I don't think he's gonna be long for Jacksonville anyway. So I'm expecting him to be on the move. Yeah, so I would have done that before I went the DJ Moore route and spend that kind of money. Brian Thomas Jr. ain't gonna cost you that much money, but this guy, you getting rid of $20 million a year. So nah, it wasn't worth it for me.
All right, on to the next thing. We talked about the Dolphins. They only had one signer, which is Malik Willis. On to the next team. Let's talk about the Patriots. The only thing they signed really is a fullback and a defense lineman of Traymont Jones.
Yeah, they did all their spending last year.
Yeah. And now to the Jets. Now the Jets have been doing some moves. They gave the franchise tag to Breece Hall, tight end Jalen Woods, edge Kingsley.
Kingsley something.
Yeah, and then another edge. Joseph Ossie, and then defensive lineman David Oyemet. Man, I'm bad with these names right here. Defensive lineman Tavron Sweat.
Yeah.
Linebacker Demore Davis, and safety Mika
Fitzpatrick.
Mika Fitzpatrick.
So the important ones are Mario Davis, who came from the Saints. Very good, but old as dirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Mika Fitzpatrick, also same thing, old as dirt. I'm not sure how much they are going to help put this like defense into an elite category. I don't think they're going to push them there. This defense had 0 interceptions last year, by the way. So it's cool. It was their bodies.
Yeah.
Mika Fitzpatrick isn't in his prime anymore, so their bodies.
Yeah.
They're another one of them teams that should have been selling out. There's no reason for you to keep Breece Hall around. If you could have got something for him, let him go. They between a rock and a hard. They had spending money like they just a couple of players away.
Yeah.
No, you got the number 2 overall pick for a reason.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for you to try to circle up and gather all these players like Mika Fitzpatrick. The Dolphins traded him twice.
Yes.
So what that's going to tell you about him? Ain't no reason to keep going back for retreads. Get you from guys with some fresh starts. It's going to be tough on Aaron Glenn. I feel bad for him. I don't think he's going to make it long, man. I really don't, because the Jets are in a bad spot. Yeah. They're not in a position to get a quarterback this year. So they're going to have to ride it out with maybe Geno Smith or somebody else like that, man. And it's not going to be a good year for them.
Yeah.
You're going to get the 2 first rounds from the coach. That's going to help you a little bit what they gave up for Sauce Gardner. But outside of that, man, I don't know which way the Jets are going to go, man. But I guess they're just spending money because they got it.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're in the market for like a Kyler Murray? Also,
They could be. They could be.
Yeah.
But if I'm Kyler, I'd go to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Before I go to the Jets. That's what I would do if I was him. Because I think they're going to bring in another quarterback this year. The Vikings will.
The Minnesota fumbled that quarterback situation so bad.
Yep.
It's incredible how they go from Sam Darnold to J.J. McCarthy to possibly Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
They messed it up terribly.
Big time.
Man, so we got a comment from our loyal listener, man, average man. He said, "What's up, gentlemen? Great point, DC. If Moore was like the Bears wouldn't have been brought to the other guys, basically the 2 other wide receivers."
And towards the end of the year, Luther Burden became the de facto number 1.
Yep.
Like it started out Roma Dunze, then middle of the year DJ Moore, then Luther Burden ended the year as being their go-to guy pretty much.
Yep. Sure did.
All right, next team, we got the Ravens. They re-signed quarterback Taylor Huntley. They signed offensive lineman John Simpsons, and of course the whole Max Crosby trade. How do you feel about that one?
I mean, we talked about it. Max Crosby is cool, but I wasn't expecting them to do that. Lamar's up next, though.
Yeah, Lamar up there.
All right, next team, we have the Bengals. They re-signed the offensive guard, and then they signed edge rusher Boye Mafe.
So that's the one.
Yes.
Boye Mafe.
Yes.
He played in
Seattle.
Seattle, right? Got him a ring. He was part of that vaunted defense that they had. I think that's a pretty good signing for Cincinnati. It's not going to be enough.
No,
it's not going to be
for that
enough.
defense.
But it's better.
But it's a pretty good signing.
It's an improvement.
I like the contract they gave him too. I definitely would have gave. I think it was like 3 years, $60 million.
Yes, yep, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's a perfect signing for him. You got I wouldn't say elite rusher,
Right.
but he's worth $20 million. He's not a Micah Parsons or $40 million dollar guy, but he that'll work. That'll work.
Okay. And then also cornerback Jalen Davis, and then the signed safety Brian Cook. They signed him to a 3-year deal, $40 million, which is include we'll pay him $18 million a year. Yep. All right. On to the next one. Let's go to the Browns. Of course, they made that trade with Titus Howard, and then also they signed a offensive guard Zion Johnson, 3 years, $49.5 million. Anything on that one?
Nothing really.
No.
This next one, should we just pick out some names? We don't have to go through all of them.
Okay.
The Michael Pittman one.
Oh yeah,
How do you feel about Michael Pittman going to Pittsburgh?
he'll help him. He's going to help him out. Take some pressure off of DK Metcalf for sure. He's better than what they was running out there last year. I'm surprised they let him walk, but I guess he was going to be asking for too much money. They'd rather have Alec Pierce than to have Pittman. So yeah, it should help out the Steelers a little bit. But you still don't know the quarterback situation. That's their problem. Who's the quarterback? And they better not let Aaron Rodgers hold them hostage again this year. That'd be sad.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that Malik Willis wasn't going to play for them.
Right.
Because of the Aaron Rodgers situation. They can't let him hold him hostage because he shouldn't have this much power.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is an old name, and he played like an old quarterback last year. Average man, guys, which one is worse, the Vikings quarterback debacle or the Mavericks Luka trade? It's the Luka trade.
Yeah, it's
the Luka trade. That's absolutely.
Yeah,
and then you get nothing for it.
Nothing. Zero. The guy you got for him, you already traded him, Anthony Davis. You already traded him off.
Yeah.
It got the GM fired.
The GM's never going to work in football or basketball again.
He should only work at a Pee Wee.
Yeah.
A Pee Wee league. No, man, he should not be touching.
The GM for the Vikings, at least he's on the staff of the 49ers. 49ers. It sucks that he lost his job because of that too, but still, that was bad.
All right, next team, Texans. Is there anybody that they all like?
I want to ask you something. Not free agency, but they re-signed Daniil Hunter.
Yeah, 1 year.
1 year, $40 million.
I seen that.
Woo.
Yeah.
$40 million. What it does free up a little cap space for him this season, which is good. But how do you feel about the Texans giving 1 year $40 million when you know you got Will Anderson and you got CJ coming up? How do you feel about that?
Man, look. So to me, it's all about producing, and he has been producing ever since he's been with the Texans. Ever since they got him from the Vikings, every year, man, he has 10+ sack numbers every year. And for his age, man, he's still going full throttle at it, man. It doesn't look like he's slowing down neither. And he brings that he brings that swole mentality what they look for here in Houston. And I'm not mad at it, man. I like it. You know, I didn't see any slowing down last year. I feel like between him and Will Anderson, man, that's a good duo to keep. At this point, man, this is the core that's giving y'all those chance to win. It's the defense side, and he's one of the reasons why. Pay the man. Not mad at it at all.
Yeah, to me it seems like this is one of them paydays. They were, well, thank you for your service, sir. It's gonna pretty much be your last year here, unless you take a massive pay cut next year, because we have no choice but to pay Will. So thank you for your services. Hey, we'll see you on the way out the door. This is it.
Yeah.
So that's what you think is behind the 1 year?
Yeah, I think so.
If anything, he had the most sacks on the team, right?
Yeah.
Wow, just a 1 year deal is
I mean, but he's up there in age, man. He's like what, 33, 34?
is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
But
older guy.
he didn't produce like you said. He didn't produce like that. He produced like a
young man.
a young like.
I don't know.
Unless you see a drop off coming for him.
I mean, like I feel like him and Casario got a deal. It's like, hey man, if you can produce him, I'm gonna give you these fully guaranteed money because that's fully guaranteed right there.
Yeah.
And like, why not, man? Like 1 year, he's like, you know what? I'm feeling it. I'm gonna just quit the team. I was like, thank you. Contract. The Texans don't have to be with so much dead money. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why not, man? Like I like these 1 year deals, man. Especially with someone up there in their age, but they're still performing. So I feel like both of them are benefiting out of it.
Yeah, and we talked about David Montgomery coming in, and they cut Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that was funny that they cut Joe Mixon because you really saw the lack of him on the team last year.
Oh, bro. No one
he-
saw that dude in the building.
Really?
Yeah. He was nowhere to be found.
They said it's a non-football injury.
So they're saying that, the rumor out there is that he got shot in the foot. I don't know if someone shot at him or he shot himself. That's what I'm hearing.
Huh. Okay. Well,
And plus, and I also heard, now I don't know if it's true, maybe y'all could clarify this for me, but if you don't use the team doctors, the team doesn't have to report that injury.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now he used his own doctors.
He was trying to be sneaky with
He
it.
covered something up.
So I guess that's why.
Something happened and he wanted to kind of dead it a little bit.
Yeah.
Average man, I'm good with the Texans signing Hunter. Go ahead and take care of Anderson, and CJ can be put on the back burner for another year.
Yeah.
I
That's a smart plan.
Completely
That's a
agree.
very smart
that's the way
plan.
to do it. That's the way
Yes.
to do it.
So I just got a notification right here, gentlemen, from my mobile communication device. Hold on, the internet's my internet right here ain't too good, man. Where's it at?
Something happened.
Damn it, man! This fucking thing.
We can keep going.
Yeah, I keep going. Like I'm trying to get on Facebook and.
All right, so
Here we go. All right. The Texans just signed safety from the Eagles, Reed Blankenship, for 3 years.
Okay.
to me. Okay, the Texans are weird.
This is a weird signing to me, man. You really have a good duo in that safety, but go ahead.
They got a good duo at safety. I don't know if he necessarily fits what they do. Mm-hmm. I think they're just trying to keep the defense strong because they know the offense isn't going to be like, what have they done on offense?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Just sign their guards, the tackle.
They re-signed the guard. They let 2 offensive linemen go.
Yeah, so they re-signed Trent Brown for a 1 year deal. Re-signed Ed Ingram. Yeah, for 3 years.
They re-signed Schultz?
Yeah, they re-signed Schultz.
Have they brought in any talent?
Nope.
Compared to last year?
Nope.
But they're doing all this stuff on defense. Mm-hmm. Like it's weird. It's weird that I guess D'Amico's got crazy strength,
I guess
power in that building.
Yes, because they spend a lot on the defense, and like you just said, the problem is the offense on that side of the ball. So you back to spending all your draft pick on linemen.
Yeah,
you've been doing that for years and years and years, and now you back to doing the same thing, spending them on linemen to try to protect CJ.
I feel like the Texans are going to build their offense within the draft. I mean, they have to now, man, because at this point, man, it's like we know that with the head coach, and we talked about this, that their defense is always going to be top of the league. Mm-hmm. But now, man, it's just like, come on, man, we need something for the offense. I think we're good in wide receivers. I think we're good on that. I don't see any wide receivers right now through free agency that can help us. Mm-hmm. I really don't. So I think we're good in that part. But, man, we do need a solid offensive lineman, especially a guard. I think we need a guard. We need a center. I think in tackles we should be all right now.
I don't know. I'm the way that they're building the team is kind of weird. I know a lot of people are calling in to help fix their offensive line, but it's just I don't know if Reed Blankenship works with them.
Right. How you gonna get on the field?
That's
I thought they
what
were
I'm
good
saying.
at safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, let's see if they're gonna trade somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what's up. All right, on to the next team, man. Texans get me frustrated sometimes. All right, let's go to the Colts. Of course, they put the franchise tag on Daniel Jones. They resigned Alec Pierce. That was a big contract right there. 4 years, 114.
We
29,
gotta
29.
talk about Alec Pierce.
So, and that includes that $84 million guaranteed money.
So Alec Pierce just signed the contract that makes him a top 10 paid wide receiver in the league.
He played the
you-
market right.
Would you put him in the top 10?
Nope.
He's getting paid more than your guy on your
Nico.
Nico Collins. He's getting paid more than Nico Collins, and this he's not the best wide receiver in his division. That is a head scratching move.
Yeah.
If I had to give that a grade, that's a D.
Yeah.
There's no way you get Alec Pierce is not that good.
Nope.
Like that. That's something you would give to Puka.
Right.
Somebody like that, but yeah, I don't see why they gave him that much.
Yeah, I don't. I guess the wide receiver streets are so dry right now that they just had to spend their money on him, and they traded Pittman to the Steelers. But this is another team. If I would call America, I might be interested in going here. You can play indoors again. And Daniel Jones, his fuck ass, turned down a $100 million contract, 3 years, $100 million. He turned that down today. He's looking for $50 million a year. Daniel Jones coming off a torn Achilles, and we don't know what you're gonna look like. Hey, if I'm Shane Steichen, I'm not hitching my wagon to him. I got to bring in Kyle or somebody that's gonna be there because this guy, you don't even know if he's gonna start the season and what that's gonna look like. You on the hot seat, Steichen. The owner already came out and said, "Hey, if there ain't no improvements, we cleaning the house next year." She came out and told y'all in public that you got to do better, and you're gonna hit your wagon to Daniel Jones. Good luck with that. You better go for Geno Smith. You better go find something else. I'm telling you, because Daniel Jones gonna get you blowed smooth out of Indy, man.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else from the coast y'all want to talk about?
Arden Key. Arden Key's a pretty good pass rusher. I didn't like. What was his son? He got 2 years. What?
Yeah, 2 years, $2 million.
How many? 20
Yeah, $20 million for 2 years.
Okay.
$11 million guaranteed.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. You keep going.
All right. On the next one, Jacksonville Jaguars.
They didn't really do anything.
They really didn't do much.
They let Travis Etienne walk, but that's about it.
Yeah.
This is the one coming up. Tennessee.
Tennessee Titans, man. So they got a backup quarterback,
Yes.
Mitchell Trubisky, for 2 years. And then they got wide receiver Wandale Robinson for 4 years, $78 million, includes $38 million guaranteed. Also, offensive guard Cordell Vollison, and then center Austin Schultman.
Yes,
Yeah, and then edge rusher Jeremy Johnson the second.
Jermaine
Yep,
Johnson.
Jermaine
They got him in the trade.
Yeah, they got him in the trade. All right, and then defensive lineman John Franklin Myers. Then cornerback
Cordell Flott.
Cordell Flight. Another cornerback Adante Trailer.
Alante Taylor.
Alante, yes.
So DC, y'all have been giving out money left and right.
Give me some.
I know, right? Give me your favorite signing, or the trade, and then give me one that kind of scratched your head a little bit.
My favorite one is the John Franklin Myers.
Really?
Guy from Denver. Yes, man. We needed edge help, and they went out there and did it. And the next one will be Alante Taylor. He's definitely gonna fit what Saleh does. He plays inside out, and he's a tackling cornerback. So those two are my favorite. But I really did like the John Franklin. That guy, I watched a couple of highlights before I got here when he was with Denver, man. He's good. He's going to be a player. He's going to be next to Simmons. There's going to be some issues, man, on the front line for sure. And they did everything that I thought we needed. They just went and got 2 starting cornerbacks. They got the guy from the Giants, Flock. So now we got 2 starting corners. We got an edge, and we got 2 offensive linemen. So now when the draft rolls around, it's just whatever you want to do. And I know at some point they're probably going to draft a receiver. So now with this being said, I wouldn't be surprised if they drafted Jeremiah Love. I would not be surprised now. Now that they filled all these big gaps, they got the 2 on the back end, the 2 cornerbacks, they got the edge, and they got a receiver. I would not be surprised if they took Love at number 4.
Running back, right?
Yeah, running back. And then come back and get another receiver, maybe second round, or another edge in a second round. That's what I'm expecting them to do, man. And if they don't take Love there, I think they might trade out. If somebody wants to go, you seen what the Chiefs and the Saints did today. They felt like they was out of the running for Love. Yeah. They went out and made moves to secure their running back spot. So if somebody wants to come up, they may trade out, but I would not be surprised if they took Jeremiah Love at number 2 and cut Tony Pollard.
Wow.
And I would not be surprised.
Wow. For me, the head scratching was Wan'Dale Robertson.
Yes.
4 years, how many million?
78.
$78 million for Wan'Dale Robinson. To me, this sounds like a Brian Daboll
Absolutely.
special.
It was.
What? Yep. Wan'Dale Robinson doesn't have an elite quality for him to be making that much money. Let's say they choose Carnell Tate over Jeremiah Love, which they could do, or maybe trade back and get Jordan Tyson or somebody like that. Yeah. Wan'Dale Robinson's not going to be your number 1 receiver. Yeah. And he's an underneath receiver. I just don't.
He's going to play in the slot. They're still banking on Calvin Ridley to come back this year.
I just don't see the fit because Cam Ward, that ball going deep. You got Wan'Dale Robinson just doing underneath stuff, running shallow crossings, whip routes, slants every once in a while. I just don't. Not for that amount of money. It's kind of a waste.
That's a lot. Because, like I said, on wide receiver streets are dry. You see Alec Pierce got it too. So, yeah, I'm sure they're going to get somebody else in the draft, though. They're going to draft somebody at some point again.
Yeah.
On to the next one?
Yeah, on to
Broncos?
the next.
Is there any names y'all?
No, nothing really. They got J.K. Dobbins back.
Yeah.
I'm sure they wanted to get into that running back market, but they just brought back old steady J.K. Dobbins.
I think they cut Dre Greenlaw today, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up in Tennessee with Robert Saleh again.
Oh, so
they
just
not
bringing.
Be surprised. Yes,
they just
I would
bringing
not be
back their
surprised.
whole old. It's a 49ers Giants team.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't know about
Jets.
No, Dayball was with the
Giants.
Dayball. Yeah. So they just bringing back all their old players. Yeah,
and I don't mind a Mitch Trubisky, a backup quarterback, a veteran that had highs and lows. Somebody that can talk to Cam. So yeah, he's a good guy. That means Levis is done for sure. So they're gonna probably try to find a 7th rounder or something for him. I expect them to move on to him.
Okay. On to the next team, Kansas City.
Kenneth Walker, man.
Kenneth Walker. $45 million, 28 guaranteed. How y'all feel about that one?
I like the trade. I mean, I like the signing.
Yeah.
It's aggressive. They signed him pretty quickly into the process, so they must have loved him. I think he's going to be what they were lacking. Yep. He's a big play threat. Seattle for some reason didn't feature him last year, but when they did feature him, he took them on a run towards the Super Bowl. So I like what they're doing. They must not have felt like you said Jeremiah Love was going to be there, because that would have been my pick in my draft. But I really like the fit. It takes a little bit of heat off of Mahomes. Yeah. Definitely.
And of course, they got Travis Kelce. They're gonna bring him back for 1 year. And then defensive lineman Karis Tonga. 3 years, 21 mil.
Yeah.
Then on
Yeah,
to
that Kenneth Walker, that's big. That's gonna be big for them this year, man. Like you say, the big play threat is gonna be there. If they can just get their wide receiver one to stay out of trouble, it look like he's probably headed for another suspension when the time comes. So, and they bring in Kelsey back, $12 million. I mean, if I'm them, I'm moving on. I got to. I would, like we talked about last year. I didn't like his comps really, but I'd be after that guy to Oregon, the tight end. Even if not at 9 necessarily, if you want to move back and take him that way, if you ain't got no just glaring need when your pick come up at 9, move back and try to get some more capital and take that guy. Cause you know Kelsey on his last leg, man. I don't know if it's just a family pick, a friends and family pick or something like that, but no, man, not the $12 million. No, come on, man, go out there and get you another young tight end. We seen that likely already got signed, so go out there and get you your future tight end.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, on to the next team with the Raiders. They have a lot of signings. They had Jalen Noel, wide receiver, center Tyler Linderbaum, edge rusher. I ain't gonna try and pronounce that.
Quiddy Pay.
Yep. And then linebacker Newbeck Dean.
Nakobe Dean.
And then linebacker Q Walker. And then cornerback Trayvon Johnson.
Yeah.
And another cornerback Eric Stokes.
Yeah, so like you said, Quiddy Pay. That's a really good sign. What they did with the space that they have is really smart. I like this, especially since they earned the number 1 overall pick and their team wasn't good. So they brought in 2 linebackers, Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker. In the middle, nothing you can complain about there.
Yep.
And then Quiddy Pay and Tyler Linderbaum. We already know that Mendoza is going to be the quarterback next year. So you strengthen your center. I'm sure they're going to need more work on your tackles and everything, but this is a good start. I can't complain with anything they've done today. Plus, they got 2 first-round picks.
Yep.
And then they just got more space. They're gonna be very aggressive, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would expect them to be aggressive. They got the Ravens pick at 14.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That may be. They already got Ashton Genty. You got your franchise running back. Your franchise Brock Bowers, your tight end. Now you're gonna bring in Mendoza. So at 14, if Tate's still there, then you just go ahead and you go ahead and pick him up there. If it's another receiver that you like, go ahead and take him there and so you have a young crew that come up together. So you got the flexibility to do it. Just go ahead and do it. And you're going to be picking early in the second round, like the 3rd pick or something like that in the second round. You can do what you want to do right there. So, I mean, it's bright. The only problem with them is they're in the division with the Chiefs,
with some monsters.
the Chargers, and the Broncos.
Yeah.
All right, next team we got the Chargers. Is there anybody that sticks out for y'all?
They re-signed Khalil Mack, and then Charlie Kolar signing is pretty good signing. I'm surprised that, especially after losing Likely, that Baltimore didn't retain Charlie Kolar. All they have on their roster right now is the old man. So, Charlie, Mark Andrews. There you go. Yeah. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, the Chargers, they should be all right. They got Biadasz. I think they found the center.
Yeah.
And they're going to have their 2 tackles coming back next year, so they should be fine going forward.
Yeah.
Now we go to the Cowboys, man. Cowboys, Jay, is there anybody you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Rashawn Gary trade. Ask you what you guys think about that. So they acquired Rashawn Gary. I think it's a 4th-round pick.
Yep.
I like what they did because he he's gonna be there. He's dependable. He knows the defense that Christian Park is gonna be running as a defensive coordinator, and he gets pressures. He's not an elite set guy, but he's a little bit of a do everything. If you want him to drop, he can drop. If you want him to play the run, he can play the run. But he's not gonna be like a Micah Parsons replacement. I was kind of surprised that that the Packers let him go, but I can understand it. Him and he kind of faded last year when they got Micah, so he was expendable once they got Micah Parsons. But I like that as a trade. So you felt the need there. That doesn't stop you from doing anything in the draft or getting another one. And then the Jalen Thompson one, the safety he came from Arizona.
Yes.
That makes me excited. Yeah. That's the one where I'm like, all right, now they're doing
Much needed.
Now they're doing what he could play in the nickel if you need him to. Yep. He could play as the top of the post safety in a cover 3 if you play that. And then there's going to be a lot of cover 4 in Christian Parker's defense. And I think he fits that defense really well. I'm excited to see what he looks like in Cowboys jersey. And then, of course, they re-signed Javonte Williams and Pickens, got the franchise tag. So far, so good. I like what they're doing. They're not being super cheap. They're not waiting till week 3 to sign, scrap. So I do like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So how you feel about not getting Max Crosby? You're okay with them not giving up the 2 ones?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was intriguing at first. And then the longer it went, when they said, oh, no, you're getting 2 ones, and I was like, I don't want to give up 12 and 20 this year. I really don't want to give up anything for next year. But I was intrigued. I liked how his fit would have been. Yeah. It seemed like he wanted to be a Cowboy. He had a couple posts, kind of dropping hints. Of course, he knew he was being moved, but I think it came down to the Ravens and the Cowboys. Cowboys were not willing to give up their first round pick, which I am 100% fine with. Yeah. I would have liked to have him on the team, but not for no 2 first round picks. So let's go ahead and draft and see what we can get.
Okay. On to the next team, Giants. Is there anybody right there? We know that that Harbaugh brought in his tight end.
That kind of scares me. that likely likely going to the Giants scares me a lot.
Yeah. So you got likely and neighbors out there running together. Just got to see if Jackson Dart can stay healthy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's what I keep telling myself. I keep telling myself he ain't gonna be around to use him.
Him but a running back.
He gonna be in concussion protocol. But I do like likely. They got Tremaine Edmonds, it is what it is. He was a free agent for a reason, but their best one was likely.
Okay, on to the Eagles. They only done one thing, and that's signed Jordan Davis for 3 years, $78 million extension, and 65 guaranteed.
Now this made me happy. They're losing players. They lost Jalen Phillips to Carolina. They lost Nakobe Dean. They lost Reed Blankenship. Only thing about that, they're going to get compensatory picks so they can restock. But right now, it feels good to just see them losing players. Lane Johnson and the other tackle we're talking about, or the other guard we're talking about retirement at some point. Vic Fangio at some point was talking about retirement. I'm just waiting for the day. And they're talking about trading away Jalen Carter.
Yep.
So I'm like, man, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the day that Philly goes back to the old Philadelphia. So, I like what they've done so far. To be honest,
man, you see this dude, man, with his big old smile, man.
Yeah, that was a hell of a signing to extend that tackle. So I'm with you. I think Carter's out of there. I heard they already been fielding calls for him. So I think he's going to be on the move soon. So it's good for the NFC East.
Yes,
definitely
get him out of there.
Yes.
All right. On to the Commanders. Commanders have a bunch of signings. Is there anyone that sticks out for y'all?
Who was the edge?
Adafe
Yes.
Owens.
Yeah. 4 years, $100 million.
I was hoping we'd have been in on that one.
$68 million guaranteed.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Adolfo Oike from
Chargers, I think.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else that sticks out for y'all on this one?
Nah.
Huh? All right, now let's go to the Bears. All right, who sticks out here for y'all?
So far, they got Cody Bryant from Seattle, but other than that, they're just waiting. I like the Garrett Bradbury trade that they got from the Patriots, but other than that, it's just regular free agent stuff.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions. Who sticks out?
Nothing really.
No.
I guess what stuck out was the alignment that they cut.
Yeah.
They cut their left tackle, I believe. So I think they're gonna have to redo that. All they done is touch their offensive line in free agency. So
Yeah, I think that guy, he asked to be cut. If I'm not mistaken. He asked out.
really,
Yeah.
why would you?
I don't know. I guess he wasn't liking the vibe there. So, yep.
Maybe
Those
he
guys
had
are hard to come by. You don't just cut them guys.
maybe he had a team in mind that he wanted to go to. Hell, maybe the Texans. Texans could use him.
Shit, hell yeah, I'll take them. Shit, I'll take anybody at this point that doesn't get my quarterback killed. Yeah. All right. On to the next one. Packers.
Zaire Franklin. I like that acquisition of
trade.
him. The trade for him. He was all pro.
He's been,
Couple-
One
couple
time he
years
led the
ago.
league in tackles
Yeah.
just a couple of years ago.
And then so you have Adrian Cooper, who is an up and coming
Linebacker.
superstar linebacker.
Yes, he is.
Then you got him, Zaire Franklin, and he's reliable at the least. He could be like if you get pressure with Micah whenever he comes back, and you know this dude can get 100 tackles. You know Adrian Cooper can get 100 tackles. So your middle of your field is solidified. So that was a really good trade for them.
Yep.
Okay. On to the Vikings.
Nothing.
Nothing. All right.
They still looking for a
They gotta
quarterback.
fix their quarterback.
So Falcons.
You want to take Tua for us? What do you think
My
about
God.
that?
I mean, another left-handed quarterback you bring in. You just got another guy that's gonna be hurt. You know, just get the blue tent ready. You know, this is ridiculous, man.
two blue tents.
Why he get cut the same day he get cut? You run out there and pick him up. You could have tried for somebody else. Come on, man. That means you must not be feeling like Michael Penix is gonna be ready for the start of the year. And even if that's the case, I still would have looked somewhere else outside of Tua. You know, Tua's gonna be in Atlanta, man. He's gonna have some weapons, but I just don't see it working out, man. I don't know how much better the offensive line is gonna be than he had in Miami. But you know, Tua just fell off, man. He fell all the way off, man.
This is terrible. Absolutely piss poor management from the front office of the Atlanta Falcons. They're just throwing money away at quarterback, it looks like. Even from the day that they got Penix when they already had Cousins on board. Now they got Penix. He's a question mark. Now they bring in a worse question mark. It's just this is god awful. I don't know how anybody there can keep a job.
On to Carolina.
Jalen Phillips. What was his deal?
4 years,
120.
120.
Yeah.
Yeah,
30 million.
That's
edge.
good for him because he is an often injured player. Somehow, some way, he made it through last year and he got a big payday.
Yes.
I don't think Philly was going to even think about that.
No, not that kind of
deal.
money. No.
So good for him.
Yeah.
I can say that.
On to the Saints. I see they got Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
4 years, 52 million.
Yeah, that's good for them. They're gonna need that running back to help out with Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like what the Saints did with that. Yeah, they're getting rid of some of them old heads and trying to get a little bit younger. So yeah, I guess that means Alvin Kamara is on his way out the door. So you know he didn't look too hot anyway later on in the year. So and the other running back they had he tore his ACL mid-season. So yeah, this should be
Is
good
he
for
a
him.
free agent, Kamara?
No.
I don't think so.
He's on the cutting
Cutting board?
block.
Yeah. All right, on to the Buccaneers. Anybody sticks out for y'all?
Kenneth Gainwell. That was random signing when you got Bucky Irving. I know they Rashad Jenkins. What was the other running back? But the other running back is a free agent. He's looking around, but yeah, it was weird to bring in Kenneth Gainwell.
Right.
He just had a good season last year, so I guess he earned the contract. But what was it? 2 year? So
2 years for $14 million.
$7 million a year.
million,
That's
yeah.
kind of a lot for Kenneth Gainwell, to
Yeah.
be honest.
All right, on to the Cardinals. Anything sticking out for y'all?
What do you think about Algier? Algier going
Yes, finally, yeah, that's gonna be nice. They had a running back. He blew his knee out last year. The second year guy, I forgot his name. So they went out and got Tyler Algier. Hopefully, he can get to come in and be the lead back. I knew he'd fall somewhere, and I think he couldn't have found probably a better place than Arizona. So yeah, if they can get the quarterback situation straightened out and the receiver situation straightened out, because I don't know if Marvin Harrison is gonna be it for them, you know.
there? Right.
So, yeah, I like that signing.
All right, on to the Rams. Who sticks out for y'all?
Man, the Rams have been
Oh, my goodness.
active. I know you're a fan of what they've done, but first of all, they gave up a first rounder for Trent McDuffie. They immediately signed him.
Yeah.
He feels the need that their team has because in the middle of the field at linebacker, they're set. Their defensive line was set. The problems that everybody gave them was being able to pass on them. And it's not that their secondary played bad all year, but when it was nut cutting time, you saw the Seattle Seahawks just
Had their way with them.
Yeah, they picked on them boys. So bringing in Trent McDuffie is a hell of a signing. Then they went back and got Jalen Watson, another hell of a signing to bolster their secondary. And I thought they were looking at one more corner. It might have just been rumors, but yeah, I like what they've done so far.
Well, they kept the safety Curl.
Yeah.
I think another guy named Lake or something like that.
Curl, yeah.
Carl.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, they resigned him for 3 years, $36 million.
that was big right there.
All right, on to the 49ers. Mike Evans.
Yeah, what do you think?
Wow. Yeah.
You called it too.
Rich getting richer.
Yeah.
Here we go, man. That Brandon Ayuk's out the door. You got Mike Evans out there, and they gave him 3 years.
3 years.
3 years, man, in that offense. So they needed a receiver. They went out and found one. You know, so hats off to Mike. And I know Tampa Bay is sad. You know?
Yeah.
Real sad.
Yeah.
So they got some young guys there, and they're just got to step up immediately. But man, I think they had to. The 49ers had to make a move. They had to get that receiver spot solidified because we don't know if the tight end going to be back at the start of the year with the Achilles tear. So they had to bring somebody in there. And I think Mike, he'll be dependable for him. In that offense, he'll be dependable.
Oh, yeah,
he'll catch
yeah.
another 100 balls this year in that offense, I think.
Be a solid number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
going to be in there.
Yeah.
Now, the only problem I have with that is one more guy who can get hurt.
Yes.
Mike Evans is reliable when he's on the field. He's going to be perfect for that offense.
But when-
Like if he's 100%, give him 1,000, give him 1,200 yards, give him 100 catches. But if any tweak of a hamstring, they're still going to be without anybody.
Yeah.
It's like they took 2 steps forward and they took 1 step forward and took 2 steps back. As long as he can stay healthy, it's fine.
Yeah.
But just another old body, and it just seems like Kyle Shanahan runs these cats in the ground. Yeah, I don't know. His training camps must be hell because everybody gets hurt over there.
Yep.
You can't blame him on the weather neither, man.
No, you can't
No.
do that. Not at all.
I mean, weather over there is fine. All right, on to the next one. Seattle hasn't done nothing.
No, they've just been losing people.
They got to replace some of these guys.
They've been living off their Super Bowl win, which they should enjoy.
Yep. All right. Well, that's it for that, man. I don't know if y'all still want to do the mock draft.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and run through it right quick.
Okay. So Let me get this set up.
But yeah, there's still a lot of intriguing names. I want to see where Devin Lloyd goes.
Yes. Yeah.
As a Cowboys fan, I got my eye on him. Trey Henderson, I want to see where he goes.
Yeah. That's gonna be a big domino right there. Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he gets
To the right spot.
You think he gets the Brinks truck backed up?
I think he gonna probably get something. He gonna get around that $30 million a year. Maybe $35 million. He may get like a 3-year, $100 million contract based on his age.
Yeah, I can't do it.
How many rounds?
Just one.
Just one?
Just one round.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all ready? So I got the Titans, Cowboys, and Texans.
Let's hit it.
That's it? All right, man, let's go.
Let's see if they make the right pick. So number one is who?
Number one, as of right now, it is Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, number two.
Number two is the running back,
Jeremiah Love.
So,
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Number
three
is Sonny Styles.
Oh my goodness!
linebacker.
My goodness.
This is already.
Hey, well, why not?
So we're using PFF Draft Simulator.
It's not sponsored, by the way.
So number one, Mendoza. That's good. That's obvious. These second and third are surprising picks. So DC on the
take
clock.
Arvell Reese.
Okay, there you go.
got to.
So you got
Reese.
Arvell. Well, all right. So let's say Arvell Reese, David Bailey.
I would take Reese if Bailey. If Reese is gone, I would take Bailey. But out of those two, I'm gonna take Reese.
Reese,
Since he's available. I wasn't expecting him to be there.
That's your team. That's who you picking.
I agree. Arvell Reese.
Okay, so now let's go back. All right, so 4 we got Reese. 5 is to the Giants. They got Francis.
Maui.
Tackle from Miami.
Yeah, Miami. Wow. Yeah.
So in real life, I don't think it goes this way.
He has to be right tackle.
Yeah, he's got to be a right tackle. And I think Sonny Styles ends up dropping him, but it so far so good.
All right, so back to the pick.
Yeah.
All right, 6. The Browns pick Ruben
Ruben Bain.
Brain, yeah. And then 7, the Commanders pick cornerback Marcin
Mansour Delane.
Yeah.
LSU, yeah.
Yeah. And then number 8, the Saints pick David Bailey, edge from Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. And then number 9, the Chiefs pick tackle Spencer Fano.
Fano, yeah.
And then number 10, the Bengals pick
No way.
wide receiver.
No way.
Ohio State, Cornell Tate.
No
Stop.
way. No way.
Of course it would. And then number 11, the Dolphins pick wide receiver from USC, Micah Lemon.
Makai Lemon.
Man, you looking good, Jay.
now-
it's perfect for me.
God, I'm
Number 12, Cowboys. Who they pick?
Okay, so this is the thing.
And their needs are running back, edge rusher, linebacker, and safety.
So in free agency, free agency, we got Rashawn Gary. That fits a need. We also got Jalen Thompson, who fits a need. But I'm still going back and I'm getting Caleb
I know
Downs.
that's right. Yep.
Because you can play him. You know what the Texans do with Jalen Petrie? Same thing with Downs.
Use him as a linebacker.
Use him as a linebacker,
And
to use him
blitz.
as a nickel, a star player, and then you use him as a nickel cornerback. Man, hit that.
He seems like a can't miss guy.
Yes.
He seems like a can't miss guy.
Hit that Caleb Downs button, brother.
Gotcha. So that's how the Cowboys got. So back to the pick. Let's go to number 13, which is they traded Atlanta to the Rams. Tackle Morin Freeling.
Yeah, Monroe Freeland.
Yeah. Now to the Raiders for the 14 pick, they got a tight end.
No way.
Kenyon, I can't pronounce that one.
Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah.
No, they already got
No way.
Brock Bowers and Myers. The Raiders, you said?
Yeah.
Raiders.
No, they already got 2. They spent the first round on Brock and the second round on Myers.
If they move on from Myers, or
Yes.
hell, just play Kenyon Sadiq in the slot.
But there you go.
Make him your slot receiver.
They short on receivers.
And you know what's crazy? And that's not their neither of theirs. A tight end? It's not.
No,
they
that's
need
just-
everything but that.
That's random as hell.
Yeah. All right. So now back to the pick. 15, Buccaneers got cornerback
Jamon
McCoy.
McCoy. Yep.
Yeah. Back to 16, the Jets got Dylan Thamison, safety out of Oregon.
Thieneman.
Out of Oregon.
That's a good pick.
And then 17, the Lions got defensive lineman Caleb Banks from Florida. And then from 18, you got the Vikings wide receiver Jaden Tyson, Arizona State. And then 19, Carolina got edge rusher from Miami, Hakeem Madison.
Messador. So that's a good pick. Pair him with. Well, they got Brian Burns.
Yeah.
Also, so I don't see that happening. Who's on the clock for me?
On the clock for you, let's see.
You got the guard. I don't want the guard.
You got
CJ Allen at linebacker. You know what? I'm gonna go with Keldrick Falk.
Edge rusher
out of Auburn.
Wait. Let me think about this.
Now you said the name already. You picked
Let me think about this. So he would play the 4-eye. Yeah, let's go with Keldrick Falk. I'll take Keldrick Falk in that situation.
All right. So back to the pick. So now we got 21 Steelers got guard from Penn State.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce that.
And then 22, the Chargers got a safety from Toledo, Emmanuel McNeil.
Warren, yeah.
And then with 23, the Eagles got cornerback from Clemson, Avion Terrell.
That would piss me off.
Oh, man.
And then with 24, Cleveland got defense lineman from Ohio State, Kenjon McDonald. And then 25, Chicago linebacker from Georgia, C.J. Allen. 26, the Bills got a tackle from Clemson, Blake Miller.
That you should be very angry about that one because that would have been your tackle.
Yeah. And then 27, San Francisco got edge rusher from Clemson, DJ Parker.
Yep.
Now, is he still up right here? Yes, he is.
Who are you looking for?
From Alabama?
Yeah.
Proctor?
Yeah.
Oh, Caden Proctor?
Yeah. I like him. He's a good run blocker, in which the Texans are going to need a lot. Pass blocker, he's even on those two categories. The other tackles, either they're good pass blocking or they're bad run blocking.
Yeah.
This one right here, he's right in the middle of everything right there.
So no matter what, they're going to have to go tackle.
Yeah.
They've cornered themselves into a tackle needy team right now, so I can see them going tackle. Caden Proctor's a good pick.
Yep. I'll take him. And hold on, because now it's grading our draft, but we got to go back. Hold on. All right, so where's it at?
It says
right here. Okay. So from the Texans pick, which was 28, back to 29, the Chiefs got Peter Woods, defensive end from Clemson. And then 30, Broncos got wide receiver Amon Cooper from Indiana. And then 31, the Patriots got wide receiver Daniel Boston.
Denzel Boston.
Denzel Boston.
That would be a good pick. I like that.
And then 32, the Seahawks got edge rusher from A&M, Christian Howell.
Cassius Howell. That would be really scary.
That would be nice for them. Yes,
because
he lasted to them.
Yeah, he's just got short arms. That's his only thing.
So the grades with the Cowboys, you got a solid A.
Yeah. A+ for Downs, of course.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And like if he ends up at 12, I'm doing front flips.
I know you is.
Man,
you better do one right here.
I know you if he's there at 12, I attempt a front flip.
We'll stop the draft. And we're going to see this.
If he's there at 12.
We need to go outside. We're going to do it.
Like there's some steps out front. I can try a backflip off of that. Break my neck.
But you can't sue Steven, though. All right. For the Texans, they gave the Texans a C+.
For Caden,
and I know why, because they're saying that we passed on Peter Woods.
What more defense could they get?
Yeah, I know.
PFF is tripping.
So now to the Titans, they gave DC a B+.
Okay. Again, they're tripping because if somehow, some way, Alvaro Reese is there. That's an A all day.
Slam dunk.
A all day.
Let me see. I guess for DC, the reason why they gave him the B plus because you passed up on Brian.
Ruben Bain.
Ruben Baines.
Yeah, Ruben Bain.
That's
Yeah, that's gonna be automatic.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
all day
And
long.
with Cowboys, great job. That's a good looking draft. No suggestion for this draft, they say. There you go, Jerome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. I think that's it for today, huh?
Yeah,
That's
nothing
it.
else is crazy has happened.
Yeah. All right, Stephen, let's wrap up this episode. Thank you for tuning in to the to the Shield Football Podcast. We'll be back next week. We're going to do another mock draft and let's see what happens through free agency. And until then, take care of yourself. Mental health is number one, and peace.
For sure. Peace out.
Later.